Okay, we back at it. What about your friend? Y'all know about that's from a different era. When is that? I ain't finna do all of that. Y'all check them out. TLC classic brings us to this theme. We gonna cover them. What we covering, Clee?
Friends, man.
Oh, okay. That's a heavy word. That's a heavy word.
Everybody got them.
Okay.
How many of us do we really have them?
All right. Question mark.
Dot, dot, dot. So, productivity in a friendship. Productivity in a friendship. What you feel like when you hear that productivity of a friendship?
When I think about a friend, period, as far as from my outlook, I figure friends are not the ones that please you; they're the ones that teach you. That is what I measure around when I think about a friend. As far as on the same sense of they would need to add to me and not subtract from what I'm doing at this sense because that's what we doing. We building. So iron sharpens iron. That's what they say, right?
That's what they said.
Oh, okay.
I agree.
You didn't hear that from me.
I feel like it's a measuring rod, and it should be measured by a tape measure, not a ruler. You can just get more centimeters and more inches, and it really gives you that place value of where you fit and where you sit. The productivity of a friendship, I feel like it should produce as well as reproduce. It's endless. There's so many things that you can measure yourself by, not making that person a standard and not making yourself the standard, but also just growing together as well as y'all grow individually. So I feel like it's individually for a collective purpose.
Okay. I'll take in all that. And also to add on this real quick briefly, I look at a friendship just in the layman's terms as far as from a common standpoint, is that person gonna know everything about you, the good and the bad and the ugly, and still embrace everything about you in this collective because that defines on so much because you have certain friends that they cool with them as long as they like the same thing, similar movement, so to speak. One have a difference of opinion or they find out something that they probably don't like, they kind of separate themselves or they literally segregate themselves in the worst form. So you have a friend that's cool in this area, but it's not in this area. Same with what he said from the place value standpoint.
So, Carlton and Will, they were related, but in most cases you did see a friendship.
Correct.
Martin and Tommy, you seen a difference with Martin and Tommy, but you see a kind of closeness with Martin and Cole. I think Martin had more pity on Cole because he was absent-minded, but he had a greater expectation on Tommy, regardless of the position of him not having a job.
Exactly.
So I feel like whatever characteristic or personality that you carry will determine the withdrawal that you get from the individual who's close knit to you.
I'll take that. As far as the same way I look at a person as far as within a job standpoint, you have some people that misconstrue a colleague or a friend. A colleague I can talk to about work habits or things, or a friend I can talk to about personal things as well as the work status as well. And I know their judgment is going to be 90% of the time kind of neutral. They might side me from a bias, because they're my friends. So of course they're gonna rock with me, but at the same sense, if I'm wrong though, they're gonna correct me though. And that's the normalcy that I expect.
I've once mixed manager experiences with friendship, and it definitely didn't work well for me. I felt myself talking to my manager about something that was personal, but then get blasted behind my back. And it's a misfit. It's like putting the edge of the puzzle piece in the middle of it. It's a misfit and don't go together. So how to properly contextualize relationships matters. And I think from the standpoint of productivity of friendships, relationship like that, work and personal, it'll never be productive. It'll always show itself as the opposition of productivity.
And to wrap this up, as far as what he just explained about how he misconstrued, well, those kind of got wrapped up. I'm the type of friend that's going to talk about you to your face and brag about you when you're not around. Because this is how it goes. You're going to know I said something because you're going to know, oh yeah, that's how he talk. That's who he is. But behind, I'm speak about your accolades, your accomplishments, and everything because I'm wearing that as a badge of honor, though. Just the fact of being associated with you.
Makes sense.
Okay. All right. We did that. We did that little stir in the pot.
Yeah, we got that mug.
Okay.